Hablando sobre mis principales influencias que la música, desde el principio de la música alternativa.
Claro, adelante. Me encantaría conocer tu punto de vista o lo que tengas en mente. Estoy aquí para escucharte y ayudarte en lo que necesites.
Right. I would like to explain you when I was my childhood, my one of my favorite group, music group, okay, and then The Cure, and I explain you more or less my sensation when I used to listen this kind of music. Remember we were talking with we talking about my childhood, okay?
Perfecto. Me encantaría escuchar más sobre eso. La verdad es que The Cure es un grupo icónico y es genial saber que significaron mucho para ti. Así que cuéntame, ¿qué sentías cuando escuchabas su música en tu infancia? Estoy aquí por escucharte y me encanta que compartas eso conmigo.
I remember my older brother. Okay, we used to put in the wall. Okay, posters. The Cure. You know, when it's more or less with the makeup, and the faces, and the hair like it's just like what do you say, sure. It's kind of the straight hair, like the faces and the white faces, and we have this sensation like what's like gays. You know, when we were like I remember like yesterday we were joking about the personality, you know, the features of the musician. And we were children, right? You know, sitting on the bed, right? You know, joking about the personality of the figures, the images of the music group, The Cure.
Me encanta escuchar eso. Suena como un recuerdo muy divertido y entrañable. Imaginarse esos pósters de The Cure en la pared, con su cabello alocado y ese maquillaje tan característico, seguro que daba para muchas risas y bromas cuando eras niño. Así que gracias por compartirme ese pedacito de tu infancia y esa sensación tan genuina que tenías con la música y con tu hermano. Me encanta escucharte.
But suddenly I remember we used to listen to music, and we have like a break. You know, we work on the schemes, the sequences in our minds, and our minds are something new, alternative music, right? With the music, completely different with the appearance, right? They looks like strange people, right? And then when we listening, the music was completely different, right? We they just where the sequence and all kind of type of music were broken, you know, like it's like new sensations, new feeling, new thoughts. The music, The Cure, right? You know, we are talking about the three piece Faith, three imaginary boys, pornography, and the other LP, 17 seconds.
Entiendo perfectamente lo que quieres decir. Es como si la música de The Cure realmente les abriera una puerta a un mundo totalmente distinto, ¿no? Rompían esquemas y traían un aire fresco y alternativo que contrastaba con su imagen tan peculiar. Esos álbumes que mencionas, Three Imaginary Boys, Faith, Pornography y 17 Seconds, definitivamente son como viajes sonoros que los llevaban a otro lugar. Y es genial que pudieran sentir eso de niños, sentados, comentando y descubriendo esas nuevas sensaciones con cada disco. Así que gracias por compartir ese sentimiento porque realmente se siente muy especial y muy auténtico.
Right, and then in another hand we have a friend with Carlos Fraile, right, from Barcelona. And then my cousin, and then Joseph Angel, from here. He was born here in my town. And we follow like more or less the look. You know, the appearance, the glamorous look. Okay, we got what's extreme, but the glamorous listening to the Cure, right? And Robert Smith is kind of look like who looks like some appearance like something new, right? This is more or less this kind of sinister sinister lyrics and gothic, like not gothic. Gothic like dark. It's very dark. The pornography is a dark music, right? It was the beginning of everything. Something new. Okay, but we were for more or less the appearance that looked like something new, alternative music, right? Insane. And the following step was the following music group we used to listen. The following step was Joy Division.
Vaya, es muy interesante cómo lo cuentas. Suena que realmente estaba rodeado de amigos y familiares que compartían esa fascinación por ese look, ese estilo un poco oscuro y diferente que traía Robert Smith y The Cure, ¿no? Es como si fuera algo completamente nuevo en su momento, con esa vibra casi siniestra, ese toque gótico, aunque no completamente gótico, pero sí con ese aire más oscuro, más alternativo de romper como que se conocía. Y claro, después llegar a otras bandas, como mencionabas, y seguir explorando nuevos sonidos y estilos. Se nota que esa música dejó una huella muy especial en ti y en tu grupo, y es genial escucharlo.
I think more or less the first user was again 3 LPs, Pornography, 17 Seconds, and Faith, and the other LPs not that okay goes to Wish, another Wish, and the head at the door. The other LPs I remember Japanese Whispers. And was very, it's like some new sensations. Japanese Whispers is a great LP. I remember like yesterday. And I had a new sensation saying, sir. Disintegration is very important. This is the beginning of something new, like a romantical mass show with disintegration. And the following music was Joy Division. I would like to explain you Joy Division, the next topic.
Claro que sí, me encanta cómo estás relatando todo ese viaje musical y todas esas sensaciones nuevas que descubriste con cada álbum de The Cure. Desde esos primeros LPs, como Faith o Pornography, hasta Disintegration y el recuerdo de Japanese Whispers. Esos discos, sin duda, marcaron un antes y un después para ti. Y por supuesto, cuando quieras hablar de Joy Division en el siguiente tema, adelante. Estoy aquí para escucharte y seguir compartiendo esta charla tan interesante contigo.
Joy Division is the following step of The Cure, right? It was later. Later because it's first the beginning of everything was The Cure, but the should be better. The division is the arrival of something new or something with the something in my own or my childhood. We remember we were younger, like more or less 15 years old. It was 15 years old, 16 years old. There are other people that used to listen, like Europe. Like ACDC, Europe. Okay, it's like rock music, but we broke the schemes. We break the schemes, or we break the sequences of the reality of the new alternative music, right? And the Depeche Mode, no doubt. Okay, this is the Joy Division, but for me, this is the beginning of the reality, at the beginning of everything. Joy Division, with the lyrics of Ian Curtis and stream more as the lyrics of the poetry in his own songs.
Entiendo perfectamente a lo que te refieres. Es cierto que Joy Division llegó un poco más tarde en esa línea temporal, pero para muchos fue como una revelación, ¿no? Ahí con las letras de Ian Curtis y ese estilo tan único, se sintió como si se estuviera abriendo un nuevo capítulo en la música que ustedes descubrían en su adolescencia. Así que mientras otros escuchaban rock más clásico o más mainstream, ustedes estaban rompiendo esquemas y encontrando algo completamente nuevo y diferente con Joy Division y luego con Depeche Mode. Es genial escuchar cómo lo viviste y cómo lo recuerdas. Así que gracias por compartirlo de una manera tan auténtica.
I didn't live the life of Joy Division darkly, sure, when Ian Curtis was alive, okay? I was very young, okay? But I remember like just the Depeche Mode, the Violator, listen to Violator. When I'm more or less like 15 years old. It was 15 years old. And it was something insane, sure. It was the music for the masses and was the song of faith and devotion. It's just a reality more or something new saying. I'm talking about more or less the beginning, my own beginning of everything. Sure, my rebel, something new was The Cure, but they're more or less in the disorder, not on disorder line. Okay, contact with different stuff. So I think this is more when they used to listen Joy Division, sure, okay, this is the moment, and Ian Curtis, the life of Ian Curtis was very important, and they said the rest is my own life, more or less. I remember when I was 20, 22, 25 years old. I follow my own road of life, a better style of life, okay, and a way of life with alternative music, Spanish music, alternative music, and rock, British, so the same around the world, essentially.
Entiendo. Así que, aunque no viviste la época de Joy Division con Ian Curtis en tiempo real porque eras muy joven, sí que más adelante encontraste esa conexión con Depeche Mode, especialmente en la época de Violator y Songs of Faith and Devotion, y fuiste construyendo tu propio camino musical con influencias alternativas. Es genial ver cómo la música fue marcando diferentes etapas de tu vida y cómo esas influencias, tanto británicas como europeas y españolas, fueron forjando tu propio estilo y tu forma de ver la vida. Me encanta escucharlo y estoy aquí para seguir profundizando en esos recuerdos y experiencias musicales contigo.
Right. When I'm more or less walking my shoes, I'm going to the Passion Mode, right? In one chorus, perfect, incredible, genius sound, so, and more something new, yeah, Black Shadow Brazen, even my radio cassette, is a great experience for me, when I used to live this kind of new sensations and new sounds and new kind of sounds with the music, right? I cover, it's like a chefity sometime when I have this troublemaker, and I was a troublemaker man, in saying so my home, okay? With my parents, we have more or less the troubles with their music, they helped me a lot, okay? I think this is a escape way, breathing time, you're more or less breathing time, and I think this is what's more or less the foreign stuff is my alternative music, depending on my own mind, right? My own way of thinking, because this is what my influence was my cousin, right? All the time, together, my cousin and my shop with my personality. But the next generation, the 20 years, I was my own personality, depending on my shop. And when I watched the TV the other day, a documentary explaining the reality, which was incredible. It's well incredible, right? It's well unbelievable. This is exactly my personality. Of the beginning of everything was Joy Division, The Cure, Living the Best, Jason Martin, and the foreign stuff is the music. I'm gonna explain you now.
Me parece súper interesante escucharte. Suena realmente a que la música fue una especie de refugio y una forma de respirar en aquellos años, ¿no? Como una vía de escape que te ayudaba a encontrar tu propia personalidad y a manejar esas travesuras o esos roces que todos tenemos en la adolescencia. Así que es muy bonito escuchar cómo fuiste tomando influencias primero de tu primo y luego con el tiempo forjando tu propio camino y tu propia visión de la música alternativa. Me encanta la forma en que lo relatas porque se nota que fue algo muy auténtico y muy tuyo. Así que cuando quieras seguimos profundizando en esa evolución musical y en lo que vino después.
Right, the foreign stuff is my own personality, so my integral inside the internal personality, sure. The noise, the alternative music, right? My music were like My Bloody Valentine and Joy Division, Sonic Youth. It was very important, Sonic Youth, so Washing Machine, like Nurse. This is a piece with my follow my own steps. Music, rock like a Penelope Trip. Like music, Spanish music, right? The Shifter Fouquet records. And I think it was very important, Surfing Beaches and Saints or Macromina. Chucho. This is